Um, all right. Well, how's everyone feeling? We were pretty unanimous on that one.
Yeah, true.
So, it's good, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we all trust each other.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so there was only one vote for Kyle, right?
I don't even know where to begin, because the last one was unanimous, which I truly did not expect. I thought it was going to be 4-3 on me. That's, like, for everyone voting with me, they did a terrible job of letting me know. I really thought I might get taken out 4-3 by Andrew, Anna, Kusart, and Caitlin, because none of them even told me my name was out there. Lauren and Caro are the only ones who told me that, so to me that means that they're the most loyal to me, which is weird because they weren't particularly in my long-term game plans, but I think now they kind of have to be. So I need one of Caitlin, Andrew, or Kusart to go this round. I'd like it to be Caitlin so that I have Kusart as a shield, because for some reason he's perceived as running this, even though I don't particularly think that he is. I can use that perception to my advantage. And then I have, at the final four, that would be, I have Caro and Andrew ahead of me as shields, which would leave me in final two with Lauren, which I think I could win. So, yeah, Caitlin, then Kusart, then Andrew. No, then Caro, then Andrew. I don't know. Those two, I guess I can read that one out. I don't need to worry about final 4 and 3 right now. I'm getting way ahead of myself. This round I want to see Caitlin go, so I gotta figure out how to do that. And I'm gonna see where my conversations lead and try to push things in that direction. But it's gonna be very difficult because there's not really a reason to take her out.
Every time I get one vote, I don't know it's coming.
Well, everyone got your back here. I know Anna was targeting
Yeah, we're chilling.
Andrew, so I don't know where that came from, but whatever.
You told me that legit like right before we went to the vote. And
Anna
it was the first I'd heard of it.
Anna was trying to pull me and Caro into a 3.
So I'm starting to really weigh my options here and try to decide if what I'm doing is enough to win, or if I'm going to have to take charge of a big move. If I take charge of a big move, the one I could probably get the most credit for is taking out Lauren. Whew, I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I really am the type of person that needs someone to stay loyal to. I know Lauren and I will stay friends after this. I really hope she's not the bitter type. But I mean, you do have to take jury management into consideration. It is the biggest part of winning. You can't just make big moves and piss everyone off along the way. Now the only person I would be pissing off is Lauren, really. If Caro's still with me. I think I could beat Caro. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I could.
I mean, as much as that was an easy vote, it makes me nervous now because now I don't know where the lines are drawn with everyone because we all voted the same way. So
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, fuck.
Fair point.
So,
Yeah.
we will see what happens.
Yeah.
We will see.
Got 6.
Final six. We did it.
I did not think I would make it to final 6. I'll admit that.
Me neither.
I'm officially doing better than I did the last time I played this game because I went out when there were 7 of us. I was the vote out, so I was like, as long as I make this, I'm doing better than I did before. So I'm doing great.
Nice. What other games have y'all played?
Well, Anna, I'm sorry. I feel really bad. But, so when we first broke out, I went into a room with Caitlin and Kyle, and we were just kind of like talking about previous orgs. I don't want to talk about previous orgs. We are final 6. And we all voted together. Where are the lines drawn? I need to know who is going where. I need game strategy. I don't need who did what org when. So I jumped that ship. I said no. Do you guys mind if I jump to the other room just to mingle?
Oh,
Cool.
Go for it. Do what you want to.
Did Anna write you down?
She wrote down Kyle.
Wrote down Kyle. See, like, that's the thing.
She told me that she was going to write down Kyle.
She told Colin that she wanted to do Kyle, but then I also heard her pitch Andrew's name.
Well, she only pitched Andrew's name to me in a chat, not like in.
You said you and Caitlin, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people have brought up the whole like, oh, who do you think people want to bring to the end? Who's riding the coattails of someone else? That was a question asked of me in regards to me and Lauren. And, I think we all sort of feel the same. Like, there is no one person riding the coattails of anyone else. But I'm still trying to like minimize my relationship with Lauren as much as possible. And this is where I struggle. I don't know if I should actually cut her and turn against her or, keep her as my ride or die that no one knows about. I haven't been like heavily targeted yet, and I'm just trying to maintain like that middle ground of like going between people and like making everyone feel good about me and my one-on-one relationship with them.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm glad you're here because I felt much better about you personally, like in terms of wanting to work together. And I don't feel like I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting vibes that you're just a very like, you're a real person. And like in terms of like, you talk game, like I understand that you're not gonna like expose everything you're thinking, right? But like she wouldn't even do that. Like at least like from the beginning, you were someone that was like open on how things could play out.
She gave us nothing. Like she would just say, well, maybe this person, I'm like, it's useless.
I don't think people realize how close Caitlin, Caroline, and myself are. Andrew's been a huge benefit for me, but I think that he could be a target on the next round. But like I said, after this vote, if I have Caroline and Caitlin with me, we're golden. We're going all the way to the end. I definitely think I've been more vocal, have made sure I know where people are voting, what they're doing, and I feel as though I've been running the show for the majority of this merge so far. But with that being said, for the next vote, if I am not immune, I need to lay low and just let someone else throw the name out. Depending on what happens in this next immunity challenge, I think if Colin doesn't win, perfect time to take him out. He's the next best person. If you sit with him at the end, he can tug his way out of anything. He's likable. People laugh at his jokes. He's funny. People don't laugh at my jokes. I'm not funny. So I can't sit with that at the end. If you can be comedic and get people joyful, happy, especially sitting here all day, if you've been someone that was on the jury so long ago.
Okay.
How do you guys feel moving forward though?
Are you, I don't know.
I feel like I hate this perception because I think it's really dumb, but I feel like there are going to be a couple of people that are going to want to take Caitlin to the end because, because this, that, and the other. I don't really buy into that because I think that anyone can win. I don't remember who answered the question about, I think it was you that said.
No, it was Anna that said that she'd want to sit with Caitlin.
Well, no, that said that like no one's being dragged right now.
Right.
And I think that anyone can win this game, and I don't think that anyone is being dragged. But I feel like there's going to be, I feel like the perception is growing larger and larger that Caitlin is that person, and I don't think that. But I think that that should be something that we should look out for.
So do you, because you were pitching last round Kyle's name.
So I'm fine with that. I'm just thinking long term, next 3 hours. God, this is going by so fast.
Yeah.
Who would you guys say has the most charisma left of the six of us? There is I thought it was a very obvious answer, but I guess not.
What do you, okay, sorry, this sounds like
Are you saying Colin?
I'm saying that he every time he speaks, I'm just like, yeah, I love everything that you're saying right now. And
Oh, he's fun loving. Yes.
he is. Final six. I'm one round away from equaling my best placement in any org, whether long form or mini. I was idled out at 5 a few orgs ago. I think this is the part of the game that I usually get pretty emotional during, especially recently. I know. I want to be able to confirm this by being able to sit at the end, but I know that I'm a great speaker, and I know that I can convince people of things, when I put effort into it. The problem is I've never been able to sit at the end and be able to prove that that's true in the form of games. I can do it in my real life. In the form of games, I've always wanted to know if I could, but I've just never been given that opportunity. And this is the closest opportunity I've had in a long time. And it's scary because I feel like I'm gonna get cut off before the end again, and I can't have that happen. I tried to plant a seed a second ago for either Colin or Caitlin. My honest answer to that question is, in my head, Lauren is my ride or die. Do I think that I'm her ride or die? I don't know. She's never actually given me actual confirmation, so I would doubt it.
He's got a pretty solid, overall vibe and story and talking methodology for going about everything.
Yeah, he's just... I feel like they just found the 14 most sociable people ever and put them in a mini. And said,
Oh my
hey,
gosh, I
have
know.
fun.
So, in your mind, between the
I can go because I wanted to go talk to them too.
Okay, that's cool.
One sec.
Okay.
But I also haven't gotten a chance to talk to you, Colin. What the fuck?
Do you want me to go then? I can go. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll leave. Where are they? They're over there. Okay.
They're in the forest.
Okay.
Sorry. The only reason I left was they were just talking about past orgs, and I was like, we're not talking about any strategy. I'm out.
Well, they're talking about what?
They were talking about past orgs, and I was like,
past orgs.
I was like, that's cool, but where are we at?
Yes, I am on that level, dude. If you don't talk game with me, it's a waste of my time because this is limited.
Yeah.
I started talking game strategy with Andrew and Caro. I'm really hoping the three of us kind of connect, and maybe even Lauren kind of have a Final Four mentality kind of brewing. No one said anything, no one wants to say anything, and we talked about no one has a ride or die. This is very open, which is crazy and good, because my ride or die last time I played screwed me over. So I'll never get over it. So I'm kind of being a free agent, but I'm nervous that freedom is going to get me. So
what I was telling Carolina and Lauren was that I feel like there's this perception, and I feel like it's a misconception of players being dragged and people they could easily beat at the end and all that, and I think that's total bullshit. And I feel like Caitlin is that player for this game that people think, oh yeah, we'll just go in with her and we'll beat her. It's like, we don't know how she performs at final tribals. She could pull something amazing out of her ass, and we look stupid sitting there next to her.
I agree.
And that's scary. If there's enough people that want to sit there with her, I feel like they're going to do everything in their power to try to protect her.
Right. Which makes her dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree with that.
So yeah, I just that's
yeah.
I think the misconception of the whole being carried, or I think
and I understand it,
and it's total bullshit. Yeah.
I think it's people playing with their cards revealed, or people playing with their cards close to their chest. The ones that are close to their chest are being perceived as being carried when they're not like outwardly facing in your face. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's like, it's like loud players and quiet players. We're all players.
Yeah.
Like, one is
In the Lauren Carolina duo, let's say that you guys are a duo. Lauren is probably the louder of the two. But until I heard that question, I didn't think, oh yeah, Lauren's just dragging her along for the ride. It never came off that way to me.
Yeah.
If they ask me again who my ride or die is,
and they will,
would either one of you feel opposed to me just saying you, just so I can just like, I don't have a ride or, I honestly do not have a ride or die, but I'm gonna look like I'm dodging the question, even though I'm not, because we just sat here and established that no one really has a ride or die.
Right.
And like, if you guys don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine. I'll figure something out. I'll figure it another way out of, like, I'm telling the truth when I say I don't have one, but like I said, the whole perception thing is, oh, he's clearly lying about who his person is.
Right.
I need to find a person at some point because we're at Final Six. But
if I have immunity, you can say me. If I don't, no.
Okay. Yeah. That's a smart idea. Whoever has immunity, I'll just be like, oh yeah.
That's amazing. It better be one of us three.
Yeah. If either one of you guys have immunity, I will say that.
Welcome back to the Challenge Grounds, guys. Here to compete for your individual shot at the Eternal Flame. So I would like to continue on with, I guess, a little, we'll call it a motif of this game so far, which is, generally speaking, testing your knowledge. Now, for those who may or may not remember, at the end of day 1, we did a challenge called The Knowledge of Apollo Part 1. This is now The Knowledge of Apollo Part 2. Similarly, we will be asking you questions. There will only be 8 questions this time, and the person with the highest score will win the Eternal Flame. All right, so let's get started. Finish this challenge title. A feast for blank. All right, answers locked in. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... So, what better way to celebrate the merge and the start of day 2 with the challenge we like to call A Feast for Dionysus. Moving on. Aside from Dionysus, who is also considered to be the 12th god of the Greek pantheon? All right, answers locked. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Dionysus is often considered to be the 12th member of the Greek pantheon of gods, although in some texts, Hestia is considered to be the 12th. Next question. What challenge was not named after a Greek mythological figure? All right, answer reveal in 3, 2, 1. The only person who got it correct was Caro. It was... So for this challenge, we have the Greek aqueduct. Next question. What was the name of the goddess whose name meant to give what is due? Answers locked. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is Nemesis was the Greek goddess whose name meant to give what is due. Next question. How long was the war between the gods and the Titans? All right, answers locked. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is
before the beginning of humanity. There was a 10-year war between the Titans and the Olympians.
What was the first generation of Greek deities? Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. Lauren, what's yours? Is that just blank? Okay. The correct answer is Kyle. Since you placed first in the challenge, you and the members of your tribe will be known as the Primordials. The Primordials were the first generation of gods. The Primordials. All right, so no one got that. Next question. Who won the eternal flame at the end of day 1? Answers locked. All right. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is the winner of the Eternal Flame is Joe. Congratulations, Joe, on your victory. As for the Titans, in another close race, the winner of the Eternal Flame is David. Congratulations, David, on your victory as well. Final question. Final question. What were the 3 tribe colors in this game? What were the 3 tribe colors of this game? Answers locked. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is so, with the 8 questions, the player who receives the Eternal Flame tonight is Andrew. Congratulations, Andrew. You have won.
Good job, Andrew.
I definitely thought I had just lost. Thank you.
Damn, Lauren, you and me, girl. Shit, we can't.
I only freaking knew who won the if every question was who won which immunity challenge or what that was.
I still didn't know that.
That's true. Well, I put up a blank board the one time. I was like, what is this?
Your boy wins an immunity. Another trivia challenge, and now that Joey Amazing is gone, I, of course, was the next person in line to win. Thank goodness.
Congratulations.
I definitely thought you had pulled it out in the end for some, like...
I was pulling it out in the beginning, but not really. I got the first question, the third question right, and the rest went to shit.
I couldn't remember the tribe, the merge tribe color. I put orange or yellow, whatever the fuck. I knew our tribe color.
I only knew those just because the puzzle challenges, it was blue and orange, and then I know that our group chat is black. That's the only reason I knew it.
Thought our merge was yellow, not black. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway.
Right. Well, you're good.
I'm good. Yeah.
You're final 5. Congrats.
Final 5. What are you thinking?
I don't know. It's a little nuts.
Oh, Kyle. Okay, so 3 of us are here. We cannot.
Sure, what's up?
Yeah, we cannot let them get the numbers advantage on us.
The Titans advantage.
Yeah, well, yeah,
right.
because we've already gotten down to 3-3. We can't let that happen.
This is what they wanted to happen, was for us to take shots.
We have to go after.
Someone.
I would say, huh?
So we have to go after one of them.
Yes. How does everyone feel about going after Caitlin?
So I got into a breakout room with Andrew and Kusart, and we were talking about how the 3 primordials need to make a move on one of the 3 titans, or else we're going to be outnumbered and they can cut us off and be the final 3, which actually I do agree with, and I hadn't considered. So Andrew pitched it being Caitlin, and I was like, perfect, because I wanted it to be Caitlin anyway, and I thought it was going to be a tough pitch. So I went along with it, and I'm good. And I'm talking with Kusart and I actually had the most strategic conversation we've had all game, and talked about the merits of keeping each one. So
I feel like a lot of people view her as a goat, but I don't think she's a goat.
I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. I don't think she is either.
She's
and I
just
feel
not as
like
loud.
if she's at the end, we're all gonna learn firsthand how not a goat she is.
Yes, for sure.
And I'm not really about that life.
I will be honest, Caitlin just messaged me and just said, let's work together.
Okay.
So I just said, okay. I was like, I'll let you know when I hear a name. So I can give her a name. I just don't know whose name we want to give.
Okay.
Ask her how she feels about the other 2, because if she wants to work with you, if she wants to potentially get one of them out,
Oh, someone's here. I'll move. I'll jump. Oh, we're in the shelter.
I'll jump.
Okay, I can do it.
I will not jump.
Thank God. I just wanted us 3 to be able to talk for a second.
I know. Here's the thing. We're at risk of the 3 boys teaming up against us.
I think we need to go. What do you guys think? Colin?
But here's the thing. I do think Colin is a good person to target, but I also feel like he's the most desperate and the most.
Andrew's with us because Andrew was talking to Caro and I, and saying that he wants to get Colin out because he thinks Colin can beat him.
Okay.
We need to get through this. If we get through this round, the game is ours.
It is, but you don't think they realize that? They have to know that.
No, I don't think they do.
We can't hear you, Caro.
Wait.
Now?
Yes.
No. Yes. Okay. I was saying I've been making an effort to downplay the whole time. Even in my previous, before we went to the challenge, I was like, obviously it was a lie, but I was telling Colin and Andrew, I'm open to anything, whatever, you just let me know, and I'm open to being pulled in, whatever. I was like, I don't have a ride or die. I don't like having a women's alliance, and I think they believe it. Have they asked you that?
Look, I think that I don't think they realize how close us 3 are. I seriously don't.
The fact that we're all 3 in here right now, though, is not good.
I know, so can we pick a name?
I think we need to maintain close communication and swap back and forth, but never be together like we are now, and put in our group chat what we're hearing and go in united on that.
So can we say a name though right now, and if it changes, then we'll.
I mean, I'm not locked in on one person. I have to admit, there's, I don't know. I don't know what.
Okay.
To do.
Honestly, I could just be being paranoid, but I feel like Lauren and Caro know that I am maybe getting to the point where I could turn on them.
What do you want to do?
Colin or Caitlin?
Okay.
Just straight up, just me being honest with you.
Are you with me no matter what?
I am.
It's you and me. Okay, I trust you. Okay, then that's fine.
What's
Colin?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry. Everyone just sent me a message at once, so I was like, oh, fuck. So what is the general consensus with this room?
So that's the whole thing. Like
Andrew asked me how I feel about doing Caitlin.
He asked me the same thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't ask me
He
yet.
brought up Caitlin's in that room.
Okay.
I don't know what your general feelings about that are.
I'm not against it.
Okay.
I'm not against it.
Is that what you want, Colin?
I think so.
Okay.
Because in a way, I don't know, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I was kind of, the vibe I got from before that challenge with us, I was thinking like the three of us and Andrew as kind of like the final four.
Okay.
I don't know thoughts on that. That was just kind of my perception. I was like, oh, this would be a good four.
Okay.
And we just shut off Kyle or Caitlin and Kyle. I don't know what order we would want that in, but that's my general feeling. So I don't know if anyone else was getting that vibe, but that's something I was maybe interested in.
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting tricky. So it is my name out there, and I know it for sure because everyone is doing the whole like, hey, Final Four deals? Potentially, maybe. No, I know what that means. It means you're coming for me. And the plan is Caitlin. But I think that's the plan I was told and told to believe, but I think it's me. So I know my name is out there.
So you said they have said Colin.
Right.
Okay. We're at 6. I've asked both. Oh no, I haven't asked either one of you guys this yet. Who of the 6 people left, who do you think has the most charisma? Like a charismatic person that could sit at the end and just woo the jury just based off the fact that
I mean,
lovable.
Let's be honest. Lauren's been wooing all of us this whole time in her questions and everything. So I think that's between Lauren and Colin.
Okay, I was gonna say I have Colin, but all right, Lauren, yes,
Lauren's underestimated, I feel.
Oh no, I mean, yeah,
and I think she's definitely leaning into that with like playing up the core challenge performance and stuff too.
So I think that if we could get, actually, we wouldn't even have to pull in anyone else because, Caitlin, you said that the 2 of them are voting Colin.
They want to vote Colin, yeah.
Okay, so then we just don't. We just don't do that. And so of Caitlin, so are you saying Lauren? Would you say Lauren?
I'll be honest, this is a little dangerous for me to do that because I know I'm cool with Lauren.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm not just gonna sit here and like
let them dictate what you're gonna do. You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
Honestly, yeah, I'm ready to make a move.
Okay.
But if I do that, it's like
who wants to leave?
So here's the deal. Caitlin proposed my name because she thinks that I'm a threat and could win this game. She's correct, I am threatening, but if she's gonna come after me, I need to take her out. I know Colin also wants to go with me. If I have Carolina with me and Andrew and Kyle, we can take out Caitlin. I think it's best for their games as well as mine. I'm just praying that I have the numbers with me. I think it's in their best interest. I was gonna try and work with Caitlin all the way, but you know what? She targeted me first and I follow suit. So if someone's coming after me, I have to see if I can corral the numbers, and we're gonna see. It's gonna be Caitlin versus Lauren. You get the numbers first and we'll see what happens.
I got a couple seconds alone with Andrew and Kyle where I could kind of plant Lauren seeds. they're down to do it. Lauren came in the middle of that. We had to quickly switch it over to it being Colin. But I approached Colin. I said, I don't want you gone. Taking me out is not a big move. Do you want to make a big move? And he said, Lauren. And I said, yeah. So if this works out, I have some damage control to do. But it's my move. We'll see if it works out for me. I could be the next one gone. I would not mind taking Kara to the end. I would like that. But she's not going to trust me after this. So it'll be interesting. I gotta win immunity after this. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Lauren just pinged me. She's like, Caitlin's proposing Lauren's name?
Caitlin's proposing Lauren.
Yeah.
Caitlin's proposing Lauren's name.
I
In
mean,
the room with Lauren?
no.
That's a bold move.
I hope not. I think she's like proposing it in chat. I have no idea.
According to Kyle, Andrew is voting Caitlin will not budge, but us three need to move together to tie it. But I want to vote Lauren, but if those three are voting me and I vote Lauren, then I get fucked over and I go home and could ruin my game. So I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to fucking do. Should I stay Caitlin, who is potentially an ally to me, or do I risk it with Lauren? I sent messages out, hey, let's do Caitlin. I mean, if Caitlin is telling the truth and I do Lauren, then it works out. So it was so chaotic. It was so last minute. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Wait, Caitlin mentioned Lauren?
I'm gonna ask Lauren, who told
That's
you
very
that she proposed you? That sounds,
Well,
I mean, again, anything can happen. It wouldn't surprise me, but.
Okay, I don't know if I should say this.
What?
So I'm shifting towards Lauren right now because Caitlin just messaged me and said, or Caitlin said Lauren said I threw her name out. So I'm wondering if, the thing that Lauren was accusing Joe of is spinning those truths is gonna happen here. So I don't know if we want to shift that focus because we seem like she might be a little.
I'm open to that. Oh my god, this is fucking wild. I'm freaking the fuck out. They're gunning for Lauren. They're gunning for Colin. They're gunning for potentially Caitlin. And I'm like, who the fuck do I vote out? Like, oh fuck. It's either Lauren or Caitlin for me. And like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm just gonna have to play it out. Like I'm hearing Colin's gonna go for Lauren. Probably Andrew. Kyle wants to go for Colin. I don't know where the votes are. And that's why I'm freaking out. I don't have a sense of what the split is. I don't have a sense of if I can even save Lauren. I don't have a set, like, if it's not Lauren, then who else? Is it Colin? I'm fucked. I don't know. And like, I don't want to turn my back on Lauren. But I also don't want to turn my back on Caitlin. And if I stay with Lauren, they're going to target me next, I think. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just afraid if I don't turn against Lauren, everyone wanted her that it would be outing me and I'd be next. But we'll see what happens.
Then I get into a breakout room with Kusart and Caro and me, and Kusart tries to shift the vote onto Lauren and saying that Lauren is doing all this crazy shit. But I don't want Lauren to go. I'm more and more that I think about it, I think Lauren needs to be with me in the final two. So I told Kusart that Andrew won't budge on Caitlin so that I can really push Caitlin to him and tell him like this Lauren vote's not happening, but also keep that blame off of me and hopefully he gets scared and votes Caitlin. I'm not fucking budging though. I gotta vote Caitlin. I need Caitlin to go. Lauren said she might vote Caitlin. So there may be enough votes even if Kusart doesn't do it. Man, there's so much shit going on. But I think the vote is between Caitlin and Lauren. There may be a rogue. Kusart vote, but I don't know who that would even come from at this point.
Hopefully, I pitched to everybody but Caitlin that we need to vote Caitlin, so hopefully 2 other people listen to me and we can get this done. If I take Caitlin out here, I think I'm set up to win.
All right, Olympians, welcome back to the temple. Andrew, you looked really disappointed that you didn't win the challenge, but in actuality, you did. How are you feeling about that?
Great. Yeah, I had a little minor freak out because I thought I had blown another trivia challenge. But I guess now that Joey Amazing is gone, I was the next in line to win a trivia challenge. So I'm really happy. I'm glad to be in the final 5, and just hoping that we have 2 or 3 more trivia challenges.
All right. So just because we're already talking to you, gonna hit you with it. Who's your closest ally?
So when I came in here, before the challenge, I planned on just whoever had the immunity necklace, I was going to say, yeah, they're my ride or die, and this is why. And I was just going to make up some shit. But I won, so I guess I'm my own ride or die. I know it sounds like bullshit, but I really don't, and I'm just putting it out there. If anyone wants to send in applications, hit me up in the DMs, and I would love, to go over everyone, and maybe we can figure something out. But as of now, I am my own ride or die because I'm the one that has immunity. It could have been any of you. It's me.
All right, well, you definitely are master of dodgy answers. So we're going to just move right on and go to Kyle. Who is your ride or die? We're still on this. We don't get answers from you guys.
You see, Andrew has immunity, so I think for that reason. I
like the way this guy thinks.
Yeah, it's big brain up here. I think, honestly though, without naming a name because I'm not gonna out my game, I think a person's closest ally, not myself in general, but a person's closest ally can shift over time. And I think everyone should kind of I think the best thing you can do is not get complacent. And if you have a closest ally and you want to keep that closest ally, you got to consistently put in work with them. Because as soon as you take someone for granted, I think they can sense that.
Okay. So we're at the final 6. The game is rapidly coming to a close. Okay? When is the time to make big moves? I'm not saying that moves haven't been made in the past, but someone's got to be standing out as a power player or a leader, and has to be someone who might seem like they're a GOAT. When's the time to make these moves, if not the final 6 or even the final 5? We're going to hit Caitlin with this one.
It's right around this time, Casey. I believe that this is around the time that everyone's thinking about it. But also, I think big moves have been made. So I don't think if any show up that's a new thing. It's been an interesting game. It's not just been by the book. So.
Same question, but we're going to shift it over to Caro. Caro, what do you think?
Okay, so I think that moving forward, and potentially this one might be the time to make a big move. I think a lot of people are thinking that just based on what the conversations I was involved in and how things are shifting really rapidly. And honestly, I still, at this moment, I'm still trying to decipher where everyone's head's at, and if based on my last interactions, is that the accurate, way that it's going to go. I hope so. I intend to, but things move really quickly in this game. And I think, not to sound dodgy, everyone's a GOAT in some way. I think some people are more upfront and almost taking ownership of that, honestly. Even Colin, he's like, yeah, I'm loud and I know it. I know what I'm being perceived as. So yeah, if you perceive him as a GOAT, is that a shocker? No, because that's just how he is as a person. but I don't know. I feel like there are definitely some people that are more outwardly goats than not, but everyone is.
All right. Colin, can you speak to any potential goats out there? Are there any goats out there?
I honestly don't think so. And what scares me the most about this game, and we were talking about this earlier, I think before the challenge, was that no one has a ride or die. We are all kind of on our own. And with the last vote with Anna, we all voted Anna except obviously Anna. So, I mean, so then we were like, okay, well, where are the lines now? If that was, we all kind of come together for that and we all decided there, what's going to happen next. So I think there's no goats. I don't think there are like a clear power player at the moment. I think we'll find this, trial or temple will show who that power player is. And that's all I gotta say. We'll find out.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, Lauren? I mean, you have Kara on one side who says that everyone's kind of a goat, but can there really be everyone like a goat? There's got to be some sort of power player out there.
Of course there's a power player, but the difference between this game in comparison to others, everyone here is a hard gamer. Everyone came to play from the minute this all started. So nobody is slacking off. Everyone knows what they're doing. They go in, break up conversations, because when you do that, then people's wheels spin and then you have to go to a different room, talk to a different group of people. But I will say in terms of this vote, 6 is crucial, because after 6, you only need 3 for the majority. And from there, things get messy, even messier at Final 5, because right then and there, that's the moment where someone says, who do I actually think I can beat? It doesn't necessarily come at 6, it comes at 5.
Now with that though, if everyone was coming to play, just a couple of rounds ago, you guys did say that Caitlin was not playing the game as per your questionnaires. So was she not playing the game a few rounds ago? Is she playing it now? I mean, you're welcome to answer. Andrew, I see you raising your hand as well.
Oh, Lauren, did you want to answer the question, or?
I can answer. Yeah, I can answer that question. Here's the thing. We had to vote for somebody. I didn't vote for Caitlin. I don't know who voted for Caitlin. That's the issue. If you have to put one singular person down, you have to make a decision. I think everyone's playing. And Caitlin, she's a smart girl. She knows what she's doing, and she has played these games before, and she's a great player.
I mean, Lauren said exactly what I was going to say, but I'll just, hop on that. And I've talked to everyone about this within the last 2 rounds. And I think that I'm very, very preachy when it comes to this shit. Sorry. But I think it's bullshit to put names like GOAT or like phrases like someone's being dragged or whatever on a person, when both in real life Survivor and in these games, it's been proven time and time again that it doesn't matter if a person is looked at that way when they sit at the end, because all they have to do is prove to the jury that they're better than the other people. And it doesn't matter if the jury, jury can be bitter or whatever. That jury is for that season. And so if someone sits at the end that everyone thinks is a GOAT, but the jury sees them as the winner of the season, well, then you just fucked yourself, because you took the person that you thought was the GOAT and you got beat by the GOAT. So I try not to put any stock into those misconceptions about players in the game, because when you do that, you get caught, and no one likes to get caught in this game because everyone wants to win. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Beautiful answer, Andrew. So we're going to actually end things with Caitlin. During Lauren's last statement, she did say very clearly that you were a very smart player. So, and you also talked about this is the time to make big moves. So if you put 2 and 2 together, wouldn't this be the time to get out the smart player at the final 6?
Excuse me, Casey. That's not very nice. Yeah, I'm smart. I do think I'm smart. It's quite like, I think Lauren said that everyone here is, they know what they're doing. Did Lauren say that, or was that Colin? Anyways, point being, all of us are smart. I'm not just saying that. We all know what we're doing. We all know what it's going to take to get to the end. Taking any one of us out is kind of a big move. Let's be real. So it kind of just matters what the motive is behind it. Maybe who is behind it, and what it takes to get there. So.
Fair enough. So, before we get to the vote, do we have any final thoughts? Please submit your vote and your voting confessional.
I think I know where this vote is going. I think it's going to me, but I'm gonna take one final shot at Lauren.
It's either you or myself. It's been an honor and a blessing to work with you as long as we did in this game. You're a true powerhouse.
We're both right. It's the time for a big move. I have a feeling that y'all are realizing that I could be the big move.
All right, the votes are in. Once the votes are read, the decision's final. Person with the highest amount of votes will be sacrificed from the game. I'll read the votes. First vote. Caitlin. Second vote. Caitlin. That's 2 votes, Caitlin. Third vote. Lauren. That's 2 votes, Caitlin, 1 for Lauren. Fourth vote. Lauren. That's 2 Lauren, 2 Caitlin. And the 9th person sacrificed from Prometheus and the 4th member of our jury, Caitlin. Caitlin, any final thoughts?
It was a good move. I was hoping I could sneak up on you guys a little longer, but that's okay. I'm proud of all of y'all, honestly, but you will have to answer to me. And jury management is part of what makes you a winner. So keep that in mind. Much love.
Head on over to the Prometheus YouTube page for additional scenes and content.
So, I mentioned in my confessionals and even in my interview that I'm typically the kind of person that needs somebody to be loyal to, somebody to go to the end with, and that I feel like I can be transparent with. This format changed everything. For one, I felt like I was a lot more able to use my head over my heart. There wasn't really enough time for emotions to get involved. I started off thinking I could get to the end saying I've played the loyal game to Lauren and Caro. But I did see a point, clearly very recently, where I felt like Lauren is making this grand speech after speech, and because she makes great points, she's very smart, and everyone tends to agree with what she's saying. I've been a little quieter. I'm not normally a quiet person, but especially the way I came in, after people had already met each other and built bonds, and being the last one that wasn't even picked to be on a tribe, I felt like I was in danger from the beginning. So I knew that my strategy would have to be to lie low for a while, maybe plant seeds here and there, but I really just couldn't do anything to make myself look like a target. But then it became pretty clear at the tribal questions that they were starting to see me as a threat. So I did think that there was a high possibility I was going after that.